Bargain. Right. Almost forgot, Nicole. Always keeps an ace up her sleeve. As for the final tricky requirement, I think you haven't named this plant yet, Proxy. Fortunately, I had Ambi help me look up some info before I left. How about naming this flower Geppetto? No.
You're so kind, Hugo. But I think Lycon said
that he didn't want a certain someone to put themselves in danger to get this flower. And it didn't matter if even he couldn't fulfill his client's wish. Allow me to assure you, in the process of obtaining Nineveh and gifting it to you, no person nor ethereal came to harm. In fact, no one even got close to Hollow Zero.
Honest and humble, like a hermit, standing beyond the hustle and bustle.
Huh. Well, it's the last one. I don't think this is really going to be anything different, because it's just something called Patchwork Defense. For every non-combat area encountered, enemies deal less damage. What? Oh. So this time you just fuck enemies up. For the whole time they tried to make me weak, now they just make me stronger. So I don't think I have any reason to even record this one. Because it's just the same shit, but now I just ultimately destroy enemies. Okay. I can see part of the reason why I didn't find this to be significant. It's also something else you can do, apparently. No. I could just do this. Trying to get something that was going to be helpful from Miyabi. I want to test something. I might not be able to do it, though.
no room for mercy. It's over.
Yeah,
Victory,
I'm not
the
him.
only option.
You can actually destroy this fucking thing.
My blade is already sheathed.
But I'm not him. I'm not a whale. Alrighty then, well, like I said, I'm not even gonna record this. I just went through a whole fucking floor without... What the fuck? So now you give me the support. I've already had them, though! I've already had them because I've already been getting the coins! Why would you wait till now to give me... Bro. It makes no fucking sense. I'm sorry, I hate fighting Geppetto. I don't like fighting Geppetto. He's just such a boring boss. There's nothing interesting about fucking fighting Geppetto. There isn't. There just is nothing interesting about fighting Geppetto at all. Not a single ass thing. He is the most boring boss in the whole game. It's not difficult to fight, and it just has a bunch of health. That's all it has. Anyway, we have fully completed Withered Domain and Lost Void. As for all the trophies that I have, like, none of, apparently, you know what? I could give two shits. I don't care. Some of this shit doesn't even want to activate, and I don't care. So, whatever. I gotta get logging into ZENLESS, because apparently we got stuff that we don't really want to leave for the last week, apparently. Like, what we not wanting to leave? It's this. We don't want to leave that for, like, the last day. This might all be here, so we're probably going to go ahead and do it, but we're going to head up into this, because we don't want to leave this one behind, apparently. Like, apparently don't want to leave that behind. But why?
Don't miss out! Novelist Ziju has come from distant lands to bring you a unique storytelling experience. Sick of the same old routine and craving something fresh? Don't want to just be a quiet reader anymore? Why not take the reins and give it a shot? A whole new vibe, a whole new plot, and most importantly, let's create something one of a kind together.
Hey there.
Oh, dear guest, want to jump into my new narrative experience? But hold up, I should say I'm not a new I'm not a new customer anymore, so I can't help you with any discounts.
Huh? I'm not looking for someone to help me get discounts.
So that's not what you're after. Sorry, I think I'm getting a bit paranoid. It's just because I've been here forever, but the few folks who came up to me earlier wanted to help them sign up as new users for discounts or just handed me flyers. It's kinda weird. Do people really not like my ideas? Or are they just getting bored with stories?
I love stories.
You like stories? That's awesome! You must also be excited for stories written in novel ways, right? You know how a story is told is critical, and that's what makes it different from just an event. Even the same event can feel totally different if you switch up the order. What I want to get you involved in is a story written in a totally new way, which I call interactive storytelling. I kick things off at the beginning, and then you get to choose how it goes, which might even change the whole story.
Sounds kind of familiar. Isn't that basically just a game?
Game? I see how you would think that, but I still think there's a difference. The main thing is that, unlike games, my story is purely through words. But honestly, I've picked up a lot from games. If literature can influence games and movies, why can't it be influenced by them too?
You've got a point there.
So yeah, I'm a novelist, but my book sales are about as empty as my pen name. I realize my stories might need to not grab people because they don't have enough reader, or should I say, co-author input. So I thought, what if I let readers actually be real authors, not just interpreting my words, but really getting into the writing process? That's why I stepped out of my comfort zone to find partners.
That's a nice way to put it, but
if that's how you want to see it, sure. But I really think stories created this way won't just be mine. I'm here to make something different. By the way, have you heard of Wi-Fi Peninsula?
the Weifei Peninsula?
I come from the peninsula, and honestly, it's a killer spot for novelists. There's so much contrast up and down, inside and out. Up and down and all around, through the city we go. Anyway, clean and messy. It's got busy streets, an escape from reality, and something unique.
Sounds like a cool place.
It's definitely a magnet for visitors, but it's just my everyday life. I wanted something different, so I left my hometown looking for new ideas. You could say that if you want to check out the new stories and experience a different life, you could say, if you want to check out new stories and experience a different life, go explore other places. I think Weifei Peninsula could be a solid choice for you.
If I get the chance.
Anyway, I blabbered on just to invite you to help me finish this story. The title is A Tale to the Looking Glass, which sounds kind of mysterious, right? Does it spark your interest? There's a saying that the author is dead, and it isn't... There's a saying that the author is dead, and isn't that an invite for readers to jump in? So how about joining my story and helping me wrap it up, turning it into our story?
Very well. Yeah, that's all this. It's just this again, you know? This thing. But why is it... I guess you can only make a choice based on certain times? Oh, it's this. Why is it locked? Okay, I actually want to find... I was told I shouldn't leave it for last day, though. So, we'll just progress it and make a choice. Traveling alone is... A girl with fog? Oh, yeah, here. Not even a hesitation. We gotta get Miyabi.
Well, I'm gonna see something. Nah, bro, not in Discord. We going to bed.
Okay. Okay.
Eradicate all
Assign.
evil.
Okay. In this battle, using electric bookstores will grant you
This
additional
is the path.
rewards.
Touch. I've got your back.
Am I actually fighting
Let
it
me
or
finish my
not?
cup of hot. Eradicate. A new case to solve. I am the number 0. Andy.
Fire.
This is the
So,
I've got
Lucy.
standing. Good day, Proxy.
Oh, wait, I didn't hit...
Eradicate.
Ah!
I number 0. Andy.
Okay. Confirm enrollment. Oh, that's... Okay, that's why. It's because of this.
I've
This
got
is
your
why they
back.
say not to leave it for last day.
To what do I owe the
Because
pleasure?
these have the time
Eradicate
limits
all
they need to
evil.
do. Okay, I get you.
This is the path
The
I
stun
follow, and you're
specialty,
standing by
such as
it.
Anby again. Okay, make a choice. One day your companion points towards the bellowing sea of clouds in the distance, shares a theory. Perhaps that is the legendary place spoken of in the myths. The guess is not without merit. However, no matter how hard you push forward, the sea of clouds remains just out of reach. The thick mist gradually engulfs you, and when you finally regain your senses... Huh. The third road. A handsome young man with golden hair. So we ran into Vlad then. Not bad, I guess. Okay, so we gotta use
This is
ice.
the path I follow.
Miyabi. I mean,
Eradicate.
she is ice. There's no reason that it shouldn't work, but just in case. Because she's kind of both. Ether.
Touch. I
So
am.
Nicole.
Don't just think about it. Do it.
Anomaly
This is the
specialty.
path I follow. Ready for Is it? I'll help you win. So cocky. You want to test?
I'm
I
actually
have
need someone.
Alexandria for that.
two.
No, she's support.
Yes.
She's support.
All accounted
Don't.
for.
Come on, stop.
Anomaly.
mission.
There we go. We use Piper.
Sleepy.
Okay. Make a choice. A woman floating in the air? Well, that would be Alexandria. Damn. Gave ourselves poison.
Eradicate
electric.
all evil. I've
Trigger.
got your back.
Confirm enrollment. Ice.
This is the path I follow. You
Attack
have my
specialty.
complete support standing by. Good. Awaiting further
Go
instructions.
for 11. The inn are no other guests. There are no other guests in the innkeeper's council eating. The floor is spotless. Huh. See, actually, what does it matter if I wanted to wait for the last week? Look at how many characters I have.
So we're good.
I can wait if I wanted to wait for the last day. I have a
my
lot of
complete
people.
support.
Ether.
Numbers
Oh,
awaiting.
that's where you got me. I
You
only have
have my
Nicole.
complete support.
I literally only have Nicole.
Tsukashiro Yanagi, awaiting
Stun
orders.
specialty.
This a new case to solve?
I don't need the bonus reward though, so fuck it.
You have good ready in
I'm here, so we...
one.
Is it time? Starlight, it's time to shine.
Use Billy, I guess. Don't need the bill. Don't need it. Okay. So we're pretty much just waiting for tomorrow for that, I guess. Alright, well, I can see why you shouldn't wait for the last day, because if you haven't been pulling for characters since the start of the game, I can see why that's a problem. I don't know how long these are going to take. Oh, they take 3 hours. Yeah, you don't want to leave it for last day, because if you're that unlucky, you might not even have characters for that. Okay, so there's that. And now, there's also this one. Springtime snapshots. A guy with a briefcase, in a hurry and so serious. What kind of ambitious story will he have in a workplace drama? A girl in uniform, on tiptoes, light on her feet. Is she excited because she's about to go see her lover? Will they appear in a classic scene from a coming-of-age film? Biking side by side at sunset, the boy playfully putting a bread wrapper on her head, both laughing all the way. A video store owner striding around in a huff? Is she? Well, keep going. Because your presence has given me a new idea, movies can really highlight the stories of ordinary people, and what I see will end up on film. I believe you must have a knack for film, or maybe even for directing, being the owner of Random Play and all. It's the first time someone said that to me. Last time you helped me as an assistant director, you did an awesome job with the shot. You had great taste in locations and communicated really well with the actors, and that film just had a successful premiere. I didn't catch your movie in cinemas. That's because it was shown in... I heard something. I don't know if it's a bad... Anyway, that's because it was shown in niche art cinemas, meant just for a small audience. The last time I heard about an art movie, it premiered with only 9 people attending, and one of them was blind. So this time, I want to make a commercial success that more people will see. After a lot of research, mostly just watching movies, I figured out that the secret to a movie's success is how well it allows the audience to escape from reality. Movies have this magic that makes people feel young. The audience perspective can change so fast. 1 second you're a member of the biker gangs at the outer ring, and the next you're a detective waiting in a dark alley. I want to create a series of short films in different styles to prove to investors that I can handle different genres commercially. And you're a key part of this project. Will I get paid this time? As part of the art scene, you'll definitely get paid. Your name's going to be in the credits as both the assistant director and producer. As a producer, especially for outreach, you gotta find a spot that vibes with the story. And as the assistant director, you'll be the one directing the actors on where to stand and how to act. Once that's all set, your next move is to hit the shutter and turn reality into film. So it's just the same as last time, pretty much. Literally the same as last time we did this. Okay, I'm gonna take this time to invite Trigger. Let's find out what the first one was. Hey Trigger, what are you up to? Okay, so we say, hey, you there? I'm always available. Is there anything I can help you with? Let me just make sure I'm totally free. Yes, let's go out and have some fun. Sure, I've already handled a bunch of tasks beforehand, so I'm flexible. Plus, with the vacation days I've saved up, we can go anywhere and do whatever we like. Is there anything you want to do? Personally, I wanted to play the harmonica for ages, but I've been so busy with missions. Actually, this time I want to hear your decision, Proxy. As long as I'm spending time with you, it feels like it's refreshing. Where would you like to go? Want to come over to my place? To your place? Is that okay? Spending my saved-up vacation days to stay at your place. Isn't that a bit extravagant? My place isn't that fancy. Would you mind picking me up at the metro? I think the metro would be the easiest way to get to your place. Though I haven't figured out what we're going to do yet, I'm already looking forward to it. Thanks for picking me up at the station, Proxy. The atmosphere on 6th Street is so nice. Let's go for a walk before we go to the store. Is our activity for today watching a movie? Something much more extravagant. How mysterious. I look forward to it. Let's head out now. We can take our time. Maybe that's the first step towards extravagance. Proxy, let's walk slowly. Well, you said walk slowly, woman. Where are you running to? Should we stop by the convenience store? Yeah, let's buy some red bean buns. We're here. Will 18 be watching the counter for us? How nostalgic. When was the last time I came to your little secret base? It feels like everything here is just like when we first met. Actually, some things have changed. There's a new home VR, some more items on the workbench, and you've got a little smart assistant. I can sense the marks of your life all around. We actually just got all these recently. Recently? It does feel like the gears of many things are slowly starting to turn. That includes our reunion. Sorry, I was too caught up in my thoughts. What do we do now? Whatever we like. Huh? There's no activity more extravagant than that. So this is what you meant by extravagant. Typical of a proxy. So what do you want to do? Let me think. I actually have something I've always wanted to try with you. The videotapes on the bookcase. Let's randomly choose a few and have a movie marathon. I can't really see what's going on, but I can visualize what's happening, if it's interesting enough. So, since we have plenty of time, let's start! You and Trigger randomly choose a few tapes, sit together on the couch, and begin your movie marathon. She's deeply invested, and every time the plot reaches an exciting point, you can feel the rise and fall of her emotions through the way she shifts her body on the couch. But the movies you pick aren't all great. Perhaps that's why by the 5th hour you hear Trigger breathing gently beside you, and feeling her head lightly resting on your shoulder. You realize she's asleep. You sit there quietly, letting time pass until she slowly wakes up. Did I fall asleep? Proxy, I hope I didn't do anything inappropriate. Not at all. Really? That's good. You've been working so hard. Defense Force work must be tiring. Work shouldn't be an excuse. I promised we'd while away the hours together. I'm sorry I didn't keep my word. We can carry on squandering time again soon. So, we'll continue next time? Okay, so... Before we kick off filming, let me walk you through the story for the first short film. On the gravel road in this wild town, two tall cowboys duel, revolvers in hand. Tumbleweed rolls by, and the spectators see two hats fall to the ground, their owners looking at one another with admiration. Soon enough, to a chill tune, the cowboys are at the bar, drinking and swapping stories. Eh? Eh? Cowboy duel, an outer ring classic that everyone loves, but I wonder who'd win if Billy and Ryder would go all out. Billy and Ryder seem to be whispering. Red Scarf! I've been hanging around in the outer ring for ages, and never seen anyone who throws only punches. Is that why you carry two guns everywhere? Not so sure of your aim, huh? Twin guns are standard gear for cowboys, rookie. Clearly you don't know the rules of the game. The rules? You mean the ones that babysit your pathetic hit rate? Old man. It's because if one gun runs dry, the other one can still make me look cool. Are they actually following the script? But in any case, that's one intense scene. Why are you turned around like this? I hardly even see Ryder. You can't just stop me. I only have, what? Nostalgic. Alright, I gotcha. Billy, look over here. Billy, Ryder, do your stuff. Billy, over here. Billy, over here. Ryder, yo. Retake. Yeah, Billy does look over. Billy, over here. Billy, over here. Billy, Wider, keep your hands on your glasses, you fuck. Billy, no. God damn it. They're never gonna line up again, are they? Come on, Wider, fuck! Wider, come on, Wider, hurry! Wider! Gotcha. That's the one. The outer ring sun is melting my face off. Finally, some indoor scenes. Let me grab a special first and put it on Connie's tab. Billy and Wider seem to be whispering again.
You don't drink nitro fuel because you're not into it?
Kid, you don't get it. These are just props for filming. If you drink them, manager will definitely put them on your tab.
Wait, that's not what the proxy told me earlier.
Did they just go off script?
What's up, Lance? Yo, the boys. What are we, the boys?
Okay, I thought this was going to be like the other one, but no, we're actually just posing with characters. I'm sorry, hold on. What is Winston saying in Discord? I just see a message from Winston that's like, just Winston going, first one goes hard as fuck. And I'm like, what you talking about, bro? I don't even know what he's talking about. Anyway. Awesome shots and rich visuals. I knew it. You really have what it takes to be a great director. Let me give you the story for the second short film. A girl switches schools and ends up sitting next to a short-haired girl by the window. Their story begins with a chance meeting at the metro... Hold on. Wait, before you do this... Anyway. Let me see something. Nope, wait. Yeah, we can't. Damn! Is there anything to kill time? Do I have any side quests on me? No, I don't. Oh, right, we're supposed to go finish this. Nah, we'll just do the next level here. We do the next level. Go! Oh, Ellen and Vivian side by side. What a beautiful shot. Now I just need to catch the moment when their eyes meet. Sometimes I feel like the time moves even slower while waiting for the metro during school. Actually, definitely slower during school. Are you tired, Ellen? It's all good. This is way easier than stepping into another character. Belle, your camera. Broken? Have you considered applying a filter? It would give it a nice dreamy vibe. And don't set the camera up so straight. Tilting is a little better yeah. Alright. Well, you can't tilt the camera in this one, that's the problem. Take a photo of the metro sign. That one? That one? Wait. Like that, okay. Wait, what? Like this? I don't... Make it look a little dark in here, why don't you? This is a shit picture. That is a horrible picture. The characters are way too far for that to be good. I like the Whiter and Billy one better. Oh, now this is much better. The graduation scene! The tear-jerking goodbye! I remember when Wise and I graduated. Wait, did we graduate? Ellen, this shot might be too close to us. Didn't we just spend ages putting on makeup for a close-up like this? If the proxy can still nail it, I'd rather she delete it. Can't nail it. Ellen's so strict. Well, use the vibrant filter. Gotta get the perfect view from Ellen here. There we are. How nice. View it, save it. I just realized we can kind of see through Vivian, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Wait. Even the wind can be captured by camera. Oh my god, are you shitting me? You know what? Actually, I like this one better. I like it better than the last one. Hold on. Yeah, I like this one better. Well, actually, no. I like the other one because the sun was there. The sun is blocked by the goddamn clouds. And then I can't see Vivian again. For how long do I gotta wait for the sun to get lost? Alright, fuck it, we're not waiting anymore. I don't give a shit. Girls and their troubles are perfect for touching people's hearts. So you say. Next, let's dive into the story for the third short film. To get to the bottom of things, a private detective risks it all to infiltrate a dangerous crime gang. In a dark alley, she impatiently is waiting for her informant with key info she needs. All clues lead back to the master who raised her. After ending it all with her own hands, she slowly emerges from the underground. How many of these do we have to do? I believe this goes up to part 10, doesn't it? Oh, wait. Oh, we can finish this in like one video then. Well, okay. Might as well. No reason to stretch it out. A detective going undercover in a crime gang. Perfect plot for Jane. What's she gonna dress up as this time? As Jane? Dear manager, I was thinking, if a bad guy really showed up to meet me, what would you do? I'll protect you. Happy to hear that, but I'll be the one looking out for you, just so you know. Kind of a shitty shot. So, that's the twist. The criminal is actually the detective's mentor. Ah, the detective must be heartbroken. Gotta be late night hours. Man, fuck you. Make me come here. Well, that one was fast. In the wider the dark, she seems to have nowhere to go. Your knack for creating a vibe with film is seriously impressive. The next short film will be something different, and I hope you're as stoked as I am. I'm gonna make it be next day evening now. Feeling refreshed? I'll keep going with the next short film. A well-known songstress is tired of keeping the show going all the time. During a fan meetup, she encounters a stranger who sends ripples across her still life. The girl grabs the songstress's hand, escaping the packed stage and running to parts of the city they'd never been to before. In an underground-wide venue, the songstress rediscovers what first inspired her. two totally different people spot each other in a crowd. How romantic. How do I shoot this to make it beautiful? Man, usually I try to sit there and deny that the Evelyn and Astra ship has to exist. But damn, Zenless just really said, oh yeah, it exists. Please, direct the camera more at Astra. I need to keep an eye on the crowd. Can't have any surprises. Besides, my face in this state isn't exactly camera ready. Belle, can you get more shots of Eve? I got way more camera opportunities than her. Plus, Eve's the more important character for the story. Belle, don't forget to focus on her. As for me, I'll just take a backseat. Fuck, why did you do that? Arrgh! Decent enough, I guess. Wow, another escape with a big star. Kinda pumped, but gotta be careful not to get recognized. Astra and Evelyn seem a bit off from their usual selves. Get out of my way! I'll count to 3. Otherwise, things might get messy. I can't let you into the live venue. Alright, then 1, 2... Eve, isn't this where you step aside in the script? Miss Astra, you're still a star. I can't just... Astra gets into character so fast. I thought I was here. What? How much? What? Bruh. This is a shitty picture. What you're sick of might be what others dream about. Next time we meet will be the final short film. I'm still figuring out the details, but feelings of loneliness and farewells keep creeping into my mind. As we near the end of the shoot, let's kick off the story of the last short film. Following their master's teachings, a young swordsman travels from way out east to challenge the strongest warrior around. After 3 days and nights walked in a sword duel, the swordsman disappears without a trace. Only the port remains, with someone staring out at the sea. It was an unknown one, apparently. Wow, you two really are the HSO's power duo. So cool! I gotta switch to a wide shot. Yanagi, how's my line training? I feel like I'm missing the emotion that Proxy mentioned. Emotion. According to line 5 on page 265 of The Actor Prepares, an actor needs to fully merge with the character. Chief, perhaps the character you're playing is supposed to be very detached with no human feelings. But I watched the 5 reference movies the Proxy gave me last night after work, and the way the characters spoke in the movies seemed very different from mine. 5 movies? 600 minutes? Chief, it wasn't already 10 in the evening when you left the office yesterday, and you're worried about emotional tuning? Getting through your lines is already more than enough. Kanye said this is the last scene. It's about farewells. I guess I'm saying goodbye to my short stint as a director too. Yanagi, how's my filming training looking? They don't really fit the scene, but those red bean cakes and the sound of the waves is always distracting. I feel so insignificant, especially when I see myself in the camera. The feeling takes over me. Chief, maybe next time you could try standing a bit closer to the camera. Yeah. Where does this path of training lead? Will my film journey also have an end? Sorry, it's just wild seeing all those scenes. And the stories and the ideas coming in my head have come to life. Thanks to you. Just feeling a bit wistful. Those alleys on 6th Street, the seaside, the locations you capture in your shots, not only show how much you love this city, but it's also shown me how close you are with your friends. I'm kinda jealous. From the impression I'm getting, I think your life's got endless possibilities ahead, and not just in random play. Maybe next time I'll make a movie inspired by you. Better be ready for that. Yeah, there was just a unknown there for no reason. Well, alright. Free stuff. I love free things. Alright, well, there's all that done. What do we have? Nothing else to do in Zenless again until next update. I think so, at least.